I've been supporting Unwrap Theatre for, I would say, 2 years. Every time I've seen a production by Unwrap Theatre, I've found it very interesting.
Today we're like dancing for Kaelin. We're introducing his short film.
Dancing outside of the box is sometimes can be better. It's good to try new things.
You really think dance has come all about technique, and you come here and learn a whole different way, and it's so much fun and so different.
Oh, it was so great. It was refreshing. It was good to hear from the artists themselves and to hear about how the whole thing went and their thoughts about it.
It's great! I'm excited.
Getting to work together, getting to work with Alton, an amazing artist.
Honestly, maybe now too. Just having this product and this community and coming together makes me really happy.
Being able to communicate your ideas in a really effective way and like really clearly, that was definitely a challenge for me too, because I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. Like I'm just like figuring it out as I go.
Yeah, we're about to show my film Shithead, which was inspired by my desire to break all my roommates' plates. And it turned into this beautiful abstract story trying to remove any personal bias that we might have when dealing with conflict.
I think it's really helped me like distill like a vision for myself. Then the other aspects of making film, like communicating what I need. I've gathered a lot of information on funding and money, like that's like really important and I feel like easily avoidable.
My curiosity for this piece was, there was just all this stuff going on in the world and I was like, I want to create something joyful. I think in general, like making art is like both like painful but like extremely rewarding, and so like sometimes when you're like in the part where you're like struggling, you're like, why am I doing this? And then then you see your product, and also just like when you're doing it, you're like, oh, okay, this is why.
Like with all of the information, like that was like very helpful for me. That's something that like you don't learn in school, and just like how to be like a business for yourself as an artist. I realized that I don't think I've created a piece with this many resources available to me. And that, like by resources, I mean like having like the budget to be able to hire like my dream team basically. But then also just having that like freedom of like, okay, like we're gonna present this somehow. Like let's make this, like let's figure out how we're gonna do this.
Having the resources to like know what I'm selling, creating this sponsorship booklet was really helpful for me.
Working with you the last few months, like I feel like I got a little bit of a feel to like the ins and outs of having a company that like is something you can't really get from like, I don't know, just someone like sharing that information with you.
What an awesome event!